From volunteering at my church as a member of the Episcopal Youth Congregation, also known as EYC, to leading and organizing the Interact Club's volunteer opportunities for my community, to working with Rotary to raise funds for the projects they handle, I have always had a passion for volunteering. That passion led me to many opportunities like the Rotary Hot Rocks Bicycle Day, but the most active is leading the Rockwall High School's Interact Club. I have led the group since March 2020, just before COVID hit, through many projects. When I first became the president in 2020, COVID hit. Everything shut down, so the club couldn't get together to work on projects. So I started with Zoom. I led the meetings through the online platform, and we brainstormed ideas that we could carry out without being in person. We immediately came up with 2 ideas. One was to write letters to the local nursing homes for Mother's Day. The second was to organize a socially distanced supply drive for our local women in need by allowing cars to drive by and drop off items into the trunk of my car. We quickly put these ideas into action. The whole community gathered together for the Women in Need drive, donated a full trunk full of supplies, and finished the 2020 school year out for the Interact Club. The next school year began, and we immediately started with the Rotary District's shoe drive. We used a new process of having drop-off boxes where shoes could be donated over a week's period. This was a big success with over 50 pairs of shoes donated. When that project was finished, we wrote Veterans Day letters. My sister is the one pictured next to me, and one of whom the thank you cards were addressed, as only a few of the veterans wrote back. Then, we did holiday letters and another Women in Need holiday drive in December. These projects were, once again, a group effort, and it donated over 35 toys and other needed supplies for women in need. When spring came, EYC planted flowers at the Women in Need thrift store. We cleaned the flower beds, planted pansies, and then the snowpocalypse hit. All of the flowers died, so I led the Interact Club in our first in-person project since I became president, replanting the flower beds for women in need. We decided to do a drive for flowers, and we raised and planted 18 flower beds. We followed this project with our international project through the organization Feed My Starving Children. Currently, we are finishing out the 2021 school year by writing more letters to the nursing homes to remind them they are loved and not forgotten by the community. Ever since I took over leading the Interact Club at my high school, I have had plenty of opportunities to put my passion for volunteering and helping my community into use. These past 2 years have cultivated my ability to lead, organize, plan, and act for what I believe in, and this will continue through my college and career experiences, as I know I have the ability to affect my community and change it for the better.